Not every woman wakes up to a new day with the same face. Sometimes when you look in the mirror, what you see is not just a tired expression, but the traces of a scream that your heart has silenced for a period of time. The greatest misconception about beauty is to believe that it comes from outside. Yet beauty is a woman's will to reclaim her own inner light. When you forget yourself, your face fades, your energy collapses, and even your spirit shrinks. But when you return to yourself, even the smallest habits rebuild you, because beauty is a silent revival that grows in unnoticed moments. When a woman begins to touch her own body, care for her skin, and protect her spirit again, life responds to her with the same grace. That's exactly why this video exists, not to make you more attractive, but to remind you of the powerful woman inside you. And I'm going to ask you for one small thing. Write, "The control of my beauty is now in my hands," in the comments. Because writing this sentence is a key that changes where you stand in your mind. It solidifies your intention and accelerates your transformation. Every habit you listen to today will lead you not to the attention of others, but to your own pride in the mirror. It will turn and put back in place that natural elegance hidden in the depths of your face, your posture, and your energy. Now, take a deep breath. And if you're ready, let's begin. 1. Using a toner that maintains your skin's pH balance. Maintaining your skin's pH balance is one of the quietest but most powerful steps toward beauty, because when this balance is disrupted, the skin begins to lose its natural defenses, and stress, dirt, oil imbalance, and inflammation can easily seep in through unnoticed small cracks. Using a toner re-establishes this invisible barrier. It soothes the skin's surface, takes cleansing to the next level, and by refining the pore structure in particular, makes the skin look smoother and fresher. Most modern toners are no longer alcohol-based like they used to be. Instead, formulas created with skin-soothing ingredients such as rose water, hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, and chamomile extract are in harmony with the skin's biological rhythm. The most noticeable difference in a pH-balanced skin is the clarity of light reflecting off the skin. After toning, the skin looks brighter and absorbs serums and creams better, doubling the effectiveness of all skincare. This can be compared to parched soil, absorbing water more quickly. When the skin is harmonized, skincare products do not get stuck between layers. They penetrate directly into the deeper tissues. The even tone, more vibrant appearance, and radiant freshness that form the basis of beauty arise precisely from this harmony. Another effect of regular toner use is that the skin's reactions throughout the day become more controlled. That is, redness, oiliness, dryness attacks, or sudden dullness are significantly reduced. Because when the pH balance is maintained, the skin develops a kind of buffer system against external factors. This is a huge advantage, especially for women who wear makeup. Foundation sits more evenly, lines are less noticeable, and the skin still looks vibrant at the end of the day. This habit yields results much faster than you might think. Many women feel the texture of their skin improve within just 1 week. Therefore, toner is a small but critical step in the beauty routine. Many women skip this little balancer while chasing intensive treatments. However, the fundamental pillar that supports the entire architecture of the skin is right here. With regular use, both the health and aesthetic line of the skin are elevated. Finally, you don't have to apply toner only with cotton. Pouring it into your palm and pressing it onto the skin with light patting motions allows you to use the product more efficiently. However, focusing on ingredients suitable for your skin type when choosing a toner turns this habit into a beauty lever. A well-chosen and regularly used toner creates a natural glow effect on women's faces over time, making beauty appear both healthier and effortless. By the way, If you like the video and subscribe to our channel, you will be supporting me in the most effective way. 2. Drink 2 liters of water throughout the day. Drinking water regularly throughout the day is a rhythm that resets not only the skin, but the entire biological structure, because water is the most fundamental conductor that enables cells to communicate. This habit should not be confused with drinking 2 liters of water at once. What affects beauty is not the amount, but the flow of water spread throughout the day. Thanks to this flow, cells work more efficiently, toxins are regularly eliminated, and that sought-after feeling of vitality and elasticity emerges in the deeper layers of the skin. Disrupting this rhythm can lead to dull skin, premature wrinkles, and unhealthy hardening of facial features. Water creates a foundation that nourishes the elastin and collagen fibers in the skin with moisture. We can compare this to the leaves of a newly bloomed flower filling with water and taking shape. Without sufficient moisture, even the most expensive creams will simply slide off the skin and cannot penetrate it. However, drinking water at intervals throughout the day ensures that this moisture is evenly distributed throughout the skin, giving the face a plumper, fresher, and more radiant appearance. Most women try to solve skin dryness only with external products. However, the real power that establishes natural moisture balance is this simple flow from within. When the habit of drinking water throughout the day is established, the skin not only becomes hydrated, but also acquires a clearer, softer, and healthier tone. At the same time, hair becomes shinier, lip lines are visibly smoothed, and the overall appearance of the face becomes more rested. Most importantly, water is a source that enhances beauty from within. When applied consistently, it ensures that even makeup looks flawless with less effort. 3. Creating a signature style with a single accessory that matches your color tone. What often has the strongest impact on a woman's style is not exaggerated combinations. Rather, it is the elegant and refined signature left by a single accessory that perfectly matches her color tone. This habit both highlights the natural light of the face and makes the person's own internal aesthetic code visible. What we call a signature accessory is actually a statement of character. Without saying too much, without showing too much, it balances the entire look with a single focus and sends a subconscious message of harmony and confidence to the other person. The key here is that the chosen accessory establishes a kind of silent communication with the skin, hair, and eyes through color harmony. An accessory that matches the color tone creates a natural frame around the face. This frame both brightens the undertones of the skin and enhances the person's aura effect. For example, a woman with warm undertones wearing minimal gold earrings is not just wearing jewelry. It makes the warm pigments beneath the skin visible, making the facial expression softer and more inviting. For a woman with cool undertones, an accessory in silver or ice pink tones adds a clear radiance around the face. It helps light refract more accurately from the cheekbones. All of this produces that inexplicable effect that makes one say, "There is such natural beauty in this," when viewed from the outside. Knowing color analysis makes this habit even more powerful. When a woman knows her undertone and the color family that suits her best, the accessories she chooses not only look stylish, but also make her entire look feel mentally complete. This feeling resonates in the other person's perception as aesthetic integrity. Because the human eye is extremely sensitive to color harmony, even if we are not aware of it, the right tone makes the face appear younger, more vibrant, and more balanced. The strategic power of an accessory comes into play precisely at this point. In the long run, this habit helps women develop their own style identity. It makes the person memorable by leaving a soft but consistent impression in every environment and every combination. This memorability is independent of fashion. It is entirely related to personal aura. When an accessory is chosen correctly, a woman not only looks more aesthetic, but also gives off an emotionally composed energy to the outside world. Therefore, the one accessory rule is a powerful symbol that carries beauty much deeper than outward appearance. 4. The practice of spinal awareness that straightens posture. Posture is a silent but defining signature of a woman's beauty. Developing spinal awareness is a profound practice that strengthens both the aesthetic and spiritual foundations of this signature. Consciously aligning the spine throughout the day not only relieves tension in the neck and back, but also allows facial muscles to work more evenly, opens the rib cage, and allows breath to spread more widely. This opening increases oxygen flow to the skin, resulting in a more vibrant, radiant, and rested appearance. Many women, while searching for a cream to relieve tension in their face, do not realize that the slumped posture of their spine is actually pulling their entire expression down. Standing up straight has a psychological effect beyond physical aesthetics. When the spine is straightened, the brain switches to safe, strong, and ready mode. This leads to a decrease in stress hormones in the body, resulting in a calmer skin tone. A confident posture automatically creates a change in perception in others. Facial features appear sharper, the jawline becomes more defined, and the shoulders elevate the body's aesthetics. This appearance is a source of beauty independent of makeup, because standing up straight opens up a woman's energy and presents her presence in a more distinct frame. Spinal awareness practice is not limited to sports. It is strengthened by small alignment reminders throughout the day. For example, when sitting, gently pushing the tailbone back, softly opening the chest, and bringing the chin to a position parallel to the floor instantly brings order to the muscles. These micro-adjustments made at the office, at home, while walking or standing, become the body's natural state over time. When practiced regularly, this reduces strain on the neckline, eliminates the tired, drooping expression of the face, and gives women a more youthful silhouette. Incorporating this habit into your daily routine enhances the effectiveness of everything from skincare to makeup, because beauty rises with the rhythm of the spine, the body's foundation. When she aligns with this rhythm, a woman not only looks better, but also feels stronger and freer in her own body. And rest assured, when you watch this video in its entirety, you will see more deeply how this delicate web of beauty, ranging from spinal awareness to skin radiance, supports each other, and you will understand much more clearly how small habits can bring you big transformations. 5. Apply gentle lymphatic drainage around the eyes. Gentle lymphatic drainage around the eyes is one of the most subtle beauty rituals that instantly makes a difference on a woman's face, because the under-eye area, being one of the most sensitive and responsive areas of the body, is the first to show the effects of sleep deprivation, stress, salt intake, and hormonal changes. Puffiness in this area, dullness around the eyes, and a tired expression are often not skin problems, but rather related to slowed lymphatic circulation. That's why a gentle, conscious, upward-directed drainage movement with the fingertips activates the skin's own natural cleansing system and makes the face look much more vibrant and luminous. Lymphatic drainage gently disperses fluid buildup around the eyes, accelerating blood flow in the area. This acceleration increases oxygen transport and helps revitalize tissues. The result is a reduction in under-eye shadows, decreased puffiness, and a fresher look. Even just 1 minute of this ritual each morning directly impacts the energy a woman carries throughout the day. Because when the eye area opens up, it's not just an aesthetic improvement. The brain also codes this openness as more awake, more ready, more powerful. One of the biggest advantages of this practice is that it requires no products. Only the knowledge of gentle touch is sufficient. gently sliding your fingertips from under the eyes towards the temples, followed by small presses that increase microcirculation around the eyes, allows this area to breathe, so to speak. If the application is supported by a cold roller or a chilled stone, the veins constrict slightly, and both puffiness and redness subside much faster. You can think of this effect as removing morning drowsiness from the face. It is a gentle but very noticeable transformation. The habit of lymphatic drainage delays the appearance of fine lines and the accumulation of a tired expression around the eyes in the long term. This is the most natural and physiological way of anti-aging care because it does not force the skin from the outside but supports it from within. By dedicating just 1 minute each day to this conscious touch around the eyes, a woman renews both her appearance in the mirror and her confidence throughout the day. 6. The discipline of regularly maintaining eyebrow shape. Eyebrows are the most expressive, quietest, yet most powerful architectural lines on a woman's face. Maintaining them with regular discipline is like an invisible pillar that holds up the entire structure of beauty. Eyebrow shape determines facial proportions, frames the eye's light, balances the forehead line, and directs the person's expression. Therefore, randomly plucking eyebrows or changing their shape at irregular intervals disrupts the face's natural symmetry, weakening the aesthetic impact of both makeup and facial expressions. On the other hand, regular and conscious care ensures that eyebrows remain in perfect harmony with the face, allowing the woman to achieve a more refined, clearer, and stronger expression. Eyebrow shape is not only about aesthetic appearance, it also affects the energetic integrity of the face. Low or messy eyebrows cast shadows around the eyes, make the gaze appear tired, and cause the expression to shift downward. However, a properly maintained eyebrow line lifts the eyes, making the gaze appear more open, more attractive, and more lively. This effect can be compared to placing light in the right place in a room. The right brow line directs all the light on the face to the best angle. A woman's beauty, therefore, does not remain merely at the level of looking better. She begins to radiate a more alert, younger, and more confident aura. One of the most valuable benefits provided by eyebrow discipline is the proportional harmony that spreads across the entire face. When the proportions are right, the cheekbones appear more defined, the eyelid line looks cleaner, and even the jawline can be perceived as clearer. So, eyebrows are not just a line, they are a guide that carries the entire architecture of the face. Therefore, regular maintenance helps women preserve their own aesthetic identity. In every environment, every makeup look, every outfit, the face becomes recognizable, consistent, and powerful. In the long run, eyebrow grooming makes women appear more professional, more composed, and more refined, both in their own eyes and in the perception of the outside world. Because regular maintenance conveys not only beauty, but also a message of self-discipline, care, and self-worth. This silent message leaves a strong impression on the other side. When the eyebrows are well groomed, the rest of the face automatically looks more put together, so the effect of beauty is evenly distributed throughout the entire expression. 7. Regulate your emotions with a 10-minute silent break in the morning. The 10 minutes of silence you set aside for yourself after waking up in the morning is a powerful ritual that rebuilds the entire emotional architecture of the day. Because when the mind has not yet been bombarded by the outside world, its capacity for emotional regulation is at its most open and flexible. This brief silence calms the brain's limbic system, softens the emotional tension accumulated overnight, and allows you to start the day with a clearer consciousness. Many women believe that rushing around in the morning makes them more productive. However, 10 minutes of conscious pause helps carry the entire day with a more balanced, focused, and aesthetically pleasing state of mind. This moment of silence does not control emotions. It creates a flow that is in harmony with them. It is scientifically known that when the rhythm of breathing is noticed in silence, the heart rate naturally slows down, and this slowing down makes the facial expression softer, calmer, and more peaceful. When the mind calms down, facial expressions relax, facial muscles loosen, and micro-tension in the skin decreases. Thus, when a woman looks in the mirror, she notices that her face has taken on a clearer, brighter, and more orderly expression. Beauty is often a reflection of inner rhythm, and the most powerful tool for regulating this rhythm is silence. A 10-minute break of silence also allows a woman to hear her own inner voice. This inner voice shapes many behaviors, from decisions made throughout the day to social responses. The clarity provided by silence helps a person approach both themselves and their environment with a softer but more powerful energy. This not only maintains emotional balance, but also expands the realm of beauty. Because inner peace lifts facial features with a natural lifting effect, makes the eyes more focused and bright, and elevates the woman's presence to a more attractive frequency. When practiced regularly, this short ritual increases mental resilience and builds a more resistant structure against stress factors encountered during the day. When stress decreases, cortisol levels drop, which alleviates redness, dullness, and fatigue in the skin. In the long term, morning silence makes the peaceful expression that will settle on a woman's face permanent. This is not just a beauty habit, but also a form of inner care that nourishes emotional intelligence. Women who practice this regularly experience a more vibrant, youthful effect around the eyes and across the face. And remember, this small morning quiet space is not just the beginning of the day, it is also a cornerstone that multiplies the effect of all the other habits you will learn in the later sections of the video. When you incorporate this rhythm into your daily life, both your mind and face will function more brightly. And after watching the entire video, you will understand much more deeply how this 10-minute break, in perfect harmony with all the other habits, creates a major transformation. 8. Revitalize your scalp with a 2-minute massage. A 2-minute scalp massage is a fundamental beauty rhythm that creates a much greater change in the appearance of your hair than expected, because this is precisely the area where the hair roots are nourished, and these roots produce stronger, shinier, and more voluminous hair strands when blood circulation increases. Light circular movements with your fingertips stimulate microcirculation in the scalp. This movement both increases oxygenation of the follicles and relieves tension accumulated in the scalp. This small touch promotes healthier hair growth while also strengthening the overall integrity of the hair. Another important effect of massage is regulating the natural oil balance of the scalp. Many women complain that their hair gets oily quickly, but insufficient stimulation of the scalp and slow circulation make this oiliness more pronounced. Regular massage ensures that oils are distributed more evenly throughout the hair. Thus, the roots do not become too heavy and the ends dry out less. This helps the hair look cleaner and be easier to style. The effect of massage is noticeable from the first week, especially on hair that lacks volume and is dull. Massaging the scalp also relaxes the muscles and connective tissues in the scalp, reducing stress in the head area. Much of the tension in the face actually starts in the scalp and spreads to the forehead and temple area. When this tension is relieved, both the expression softens and the eye area looks more relaxed. Although many women may not notice it, when the scalp is relaxed, the entire face gains a more rested aesthetic. The slight warming sensation that occurs after massage is a sign that the skin's own healing mechanism has been activated. This short ritual also visibly enhances the effectiveness of hair care products. When the scalp is stimulated, Serums, oils or tonics are better absorbed, and the active ingredients in the products are used more efficiently by the follicles. This provides a critical advantage, especially for women experiencing hair loss, as massage facilitates the product's reach to the roots. It also supports long-term scalp health and reduces the risk of problems like dandruff. The most important feature of a 2-minute massage is its sustainability. It can be easily done in the shower, before bed, just before blow-drying, or during a short break during the day. When done regularly, hair's natural shine increases, strands become more flexible, and overall appearance is noticeably enhanced. This habit becomes a small but effective beauty investment that helps women feel better about themselves and love the image they see in the mirror more. 9. The habit of choosing lipstick color according to the energy of the day. Choosing lipstick color according to the energy of the day is a ritual that most women practice without realizing it, but its aesthetic impact is extremely powerful, because lip color is the most visible accent that determines the overall atmosphere of the face. Asking yourself in the morning, what kind of energy do I want to carry today? And choosing the color accordingly both regulates your mood and sharpens the message you send to the outside world. Soft pink tones create a more elegant and compassionate aura, while dark tones emphasize determination and confidence. Nude tones provide a natural, simple, and controlled look. All these choices progress in parallel with the psychological rhythm of the day and create a consistent aesthetic unity on the woman's face. The effect of lipstick on the face is not just about color. The way light reflects off the lips, how the jawline is perceived, and even the tone in which the teeth appear are largely dependent on the lipstick color. Therefore, choosing the color according to your energy level is also a conscious strategy that highlights the natural proportions of the face. For example, choosing a light, bright shade on a day when energy is low makes the face appear more vibrant by increasing the volume of the lips. On days when you want to feel more powerful, a matte clear red adds dramatic sharpness to the face's architecture. The effect this small choice has on the face as a whole is surprisingly large. When the color choice harmonizes with the outfit and makeup, the entire face appears more balanced. An overly bold shade, chosen on the wrong day, can clash with one's energy. However, when a choice is made in tune with one's inner rhythm, lipstick becomes the face's strongest point of harmony. This harmony even affects a person's posture. The right shade of lipstick makes a woman's gait and speech rhythm more confident. People's subconscious sensitivity to color messages explains why lipstick is such a defining element. The habit of choosing lipstick color according to energy also helps women better understand their own emotional system. The inner inclination she feels when choosing a color is actually a sign of what she needs that day. Sometimes calmness, sometimes strength, sometimes simplicity is needed, and lipstick reflects this silently, but very effectively. This awareness goes beyond an aesthetic preference. Women carry their psychological balance more consciously throughout the day. In the long term, this habit allows women to develop their own color language. Knowing which shade makes her look more vibrant, younger, smarter, softer, or stronger elevates beauty management to a much more conscious level. Lipstick is like a signature on the face, and this signature is rewritten every day. When applied in harmony with energy, it becomes a small but extremely effective habit that transforms both appearance and feeling. 10. A 30-second cold water finish in the shower. A 30-second cold water finish at the end of the shower is a powerful beauty move that dramatically stimulates the skin's renewal mechanism, because pores that have expanded with hot water quickly tighten with cold contact. Blood vessels constrict, and an instant freshness effect comes to the skin. This brief contact creates a natural, tightening sensation on the face and body skin. It also eliminates the fatigue and looseness left by hot water on the skin. The slight shock created by cold water increases microcirculation on the skin's surface, making the skin appear brighter, cleaner, and smoother. Moreover, this effect is not just a momentary boost. When applied regularly, it creates a much more lasting transformation. The cold water finish also activates biochemical processes that strengthen the skin barrier. Skin that has been overly dried by hot water is rebalanced by cold water and increases its moisture retention capacity. This is a critical factor for the firm and hydrated skin appearance that women over 30 seek most. Cold water also reduces inflammation in the skin. It soothes redness and helps the face achieve a more even tone. You can think of it like a fresh flower coming back to life with morning dew. A short, sharp, but extremely effective touch. This brief cold contact strengthens not only the skin, but also the hair. Hair strands appear shinier when covered with cold water. Frizz is reduced, and the overall texture of the hair becomes smoother. This sudden cooling of the scalp increases circulation, helping the roots to function more healthily. The effect of hot water dissolving the protective oils in the hair is balanced by cold water, preserving the hair's natural structure. Regular cold rinsing makes hair look both fuller and livelier. One of the most powerful aspects of this 30-second practice is its support for the nervous system. Cold water activates the body's alertness mechanism, increases dopamine levels, and makes the person feel more energetic, clearer, and more motivated. This energy even reflects in the facial expression. A more lively gaze, more composed facial expressions, and a fresher look emerge. So cold water not only beautifies the skin, but also prepares the mind for the new day with sharp clarity. In the long term, finishing with cold water increases the skin's elasticity and delays the appearance of signs of aging. This is because cold contact triggers the skin's own repair mechanisms and supports collagen production. Adding this small habit to the end of every shower visibly renews the skin, hair, and overall life energy. Practicing these 10 habits every day, one small step at a time, is not just a routine that makes you shine on the outside. It is a silent revolution that fundamentally changes your inner rhythm, energy, and the way you take care of yourself. Every touch that balances your skin, every second that awakens your hair roots, every awareness that aligns your spine, that gentle movement around your eyes, and that brief silence that sets the tone for the day, all together carry you toward a stronger, more elegant, and more vibrant feminine identity. When these habits come together, they reshape not only your face, but also your walk, your energy, and the entire architecture of your expression. Beauty is no longer a result for you. It becomes a lifestyle you consciously choose and nurture every day. If this video inspired you, please don't forget to like it and subscribe to my channel, because every step we take together is the beginning of a stronger, more confident, and more radiant you. Beauty isn't just on your face, it's hidden in your choices, your courage, and the path you walk. Take care of yourself, never underestimate your worth. Let's meet again in the next video, because as you shine, the world becomes a more beautiful place.